What's up, my friends? Tony here. Yeah, I know it's been a while since you see me do a live video or whatever, but I felt compelled to share with you just the experience I had tonight. Um, if you guys know, I'm a big superhero fan. When it comes to a superhero movie, you can count on me being there. And several years ago, this guy who made The Sixth Sense, remember that? I see dead people. Well, he came out with this movie called Unbreakable. And I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. And I went to go see that movie, it had Bruce Willis in it. And what it turned out to be, and this was long before I think even the Marvel's cinematic universe even came into being, this was a superhero movie that was so realistic and had a twist at the end, obviously. Had Samuel Jackson in there playing a character named Glass, which, as you can see from the title of this live, was foreshadowed. But anyway, this movie was incredible. So I was like, oh man, I cannot wait. They got to do a sequel. And years passed, no sequel. Marvel came along with their awesome movies, no sequel. DC even came out and had some hits and misses, still no sequel. And then there's a movie that came out a few years ago called Split. And it was more of a horror movie, so I wasn't really interested in it until they said that it had a tie-in to this Unbreakable movie. So I watched this movie and I was like, yeah, until the very end, and the twist kind of pulled in Unbreakable. All well and good. And it set it up for the sequel that just came out called Glass. So I'm like, oh man, I cannot wait to get in there and see Glass, right? Well, let me tell you something. The movie is bad. It's a terrible movie. Terrible. It's slow paced. I sat there and I could feel myself aging while I watched that movie. And I was like, when is this thing going to start to take off? And because it's M. Night Shyamalan, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's that M. Night dude. Because it's that his movie, of course there were twists in it. But I'm telling you what, twist for twist's sake does not make a good movie. What happened as he went through this movie is I'm like, what a waste of good characters, what a waste of good actors. And I'm thinking, man, I gotta do a public service announcement for my friends and let them know if you like Unbreakable like I did, you are going to be disappointed when you see Glass, if and when you see Glass. And here's my warning to you. If you feel like you need to go see Glass because it's the sequel to Unbreakable, or even maybe you were a Split fan, if you're that allergic to money and you go see this movie before it's available on some streaming service, I want you, and this is the call to action, I want you to comment in here about what you thought. If you thought there was any redeeming quality about it. You know how you come out of a movie and you're so shaken that you just feel like you need to go do some research and see number one, no one in the theater thought the movie was good. And then number two, I got home and I started doing some searches on the internet, and yeah, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a low review. It was just like nobody likes this movie. And so I felt redeemed in that, but even if they did, they're crazy. This is a bad movie. But anyway, if you go see that movie for whatever reason, I encourage you to come back to this post your review, post what you thought about that movie. Again, I felt compelled. I'm like, my friends need to know that this is not a good movie at all. And thank goodness Samuel L. Jackson has another superhero movie coming out in just a few weeks that'll redeem him, because, man, this thing was terrible. Now, the dude who had all the split personalities, he really showed himself to be an actor. I got to give credit where credit's due. He did a great job of showing all these different characters and so forth. But I'm telling you, in terms of a movie that is literally almost been, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 years in the making, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. So that's my public service announcement to you. If you go see Glass, comment, let me know your thoughts on it as well. The only reason you'd go see it is, like I said, you're a completist like me and you need to see the sequel to a movie that you liked many years ago, or you're just allergic to money and you just want to spend some money, then you can go see it. But I'd love to hear what you think of it as well. So that's it. Have a great day, And let's see, we got some people who commented and jumped in here. Hello, everybody who was in here. I see Kim and Preston and Mike in there. And yeah, how you guys doing? Well, anyway, that's my public service announcement. I'll let you guys get back to your evening. And again, if you see something that you like in that movie, or if you do agree with me, go ahead and comment on this. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this disappointing movie. Captain Marvel is coming. And of course, Avengers is coming. There's hope for the future. Talk to you soon. See ya. Bye-bye now.